Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with another update to the Pirates of the Caribbean Jollymon. And as of the last update, I've taken this build pretty much as far as it can go straight out of the box. So now it's time to bring in some extra parts and some extra plans. My focus this week is going to be on getting the mast and the crow's nest built, and the first part of that is going to be an appropriate mast. So I've got this dowel, and I've got it marked off for what I think is the correct upper end. So I'm going to start by narrowing that. And this is what it looks like in place. Now, it's not glued in, just kind of have it sitting there. Although proof that my desk is level and the base is cut square. And next up is going to be the base of the crow's nest. And for that, I'm going to be using some of the leftover wood from the kit. Alright, first attempt at making the base for the crow's nest. So I've got 4 of these boards and they're all cut with the same notches so that I'll be able to slot them together. Just like that. And have them all interlock into each other. Now I'm hoping that's going to not only look appropriate, but give me enough strength to work with. So that's what that looks like with all 4 pieces in place. Might be a little bit thin, but I'm going to give it a shot and see what it looks like with everything else. Alright, so now I think I've got all of the pieces that I'll need to tie the mast and the flagstaff together. And I have the base of the flagstaff in place. And I've got a new thwart with a hole drilled in it for the base of the mast. I based it on one of the existing thwarts. I just made it a little bit wider so that there was enough material there that the hole wouldn't make it too fragile. So now at this point, I can actually stick the mast in place. And it's time to work on the crow's nest. Now that I'm officially done with the building board, I'm going to be using it as material to make my crow's nest. So I've got a couple of concentric circles drawn here. I'm going to be repeating that at a slightly different size and then cutting those out. And after a few misfires and breaks, I believe this is going to be my crow's nest. And I've got all the support structures in place, so I'm going to put it together, see how it looks. Okay, a little more trial and error happening here. So first thing you may notice is this is not the original board that I had connecting the flagstaff and the mast. Also, this is not the original base that I had for the crow's nest. It turns out my first attempt on both was a little too fragile, so I had to go back and rebuild those. But they're a bit more robust now, and everything seems to be fitting together, so time to move on to the flagpole. And for the flagpole, I'm going to be doing basically the same thing that I did for the main mast. That is, I'm going to be starting with a dowel that has the right diameter for the base of the pole, and then tapering it to get the final shape. Now, I wanted to give a little extra strength, so I've got the flagpole drilled and pinned, and another hole up here to fit together. And I can just put those together real quick. Instead. And that will do it for this week. Next thing is I'm going to be getting some base color on this and see how that looks. So you can check back then, and thanks for watching.